In 1991, Diego Maradona, the absolute biggest athlete on the planet, received a mysterious invitation. We're talking a massive, undisclosed mountain of cash just to fly out to Colombia and play a single exhibition match. He was driven blindly up a treacherous, fog-choked mountain road near Medellin, right into a heavily fortified stronghold surrounded by anti-aircraft guns. When Maradona stepped out of the car, he didn't see a prison, he saw a luxury estate. It had a private nightclub, a jacuzzi, a fully stocked bar, and right in the center, a pristine, professional-grade soccer field. Waiting for him in the shadows was the world's most dangerous man, Pablo Escobar. Maradona later openly admitted in a famous interview, "Yes, I met Pablo Escobar. That night was one of the best nights of my entire life. The party was completely insane, and the girls there were incredibly beautiful. It felt like a dream, and it all happened inside a prison. I couldn't believe it. This wasn't just a casual pickup game. This was the absolute peak of narco soccer, a dark, bloody era where the world's most ruthless drug lords turned the beautiful game into their personal, multi-million-dollar underground casino. Today, we're laying out the cold, hard facts of how they pulled it off. By the mid-1980s, the Medellin cartel was raking in an estimated $60 million every single day. But they had a massive problem. How do you clean and move that much cash without setting off federal alarms? They found the ultimate loophole in professional soccer. Pablo Escobar seized control of Atlético Nacional, while his associates took over Independiente Medellin. Meanwhile, his bitter rivals, the Cali cartel, pumped millions into America de Cali. The laundering scheme was simple, but completely flawless. First, they ran cash-only ticket sales. The cartels would report selling out 40,000-seat stadiums when only 10,000 people actually showed up, legally laundering millions in fake ticket revenue. Second, they inflated player transfers. Players were bought and sold on paper for astronomical figures using untraceable cash. Suddenly, Colombian clubs, which couldn't afford international talent before, were outbidding elite European giants. They hired world-class coaches and kept superstars like Rene Higuita and Carlos Valderrama on home soil. In 1989, Escobar's Atlético Nacional did the unthinkable. They won the Copa Libertadores, the Champions League of South America. Narco soccer had officially conquered the continent. Before we reveal what happened inside Escobar's private prison match, if you're hooked on this dark side of sports history, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. In June 1991, facing insane pressure and terrified of being extradited to the United States, Pablo Escobar cut a deal with the Colombian government. He agreed to go to prison, but here was the catch. He built his own prison, hired his own guards, and picked the exact location. They called it La Catedral. The absolute crown jewel of this facility was the soccer field. While the government thought Escobar was locked away and neutralized, La Catedral quickly transformed into the ultimate VIP sports club. Every single week, current stars of the Colombian national team, including their iconic goalkeeper, Rene Higuita, would openly drive past military checkpoints, head up the mountain, and roll right through the prison gates. Inside those walls, Escobar organized a secret, cutthroat tournament known as the Prison League. This wasn't a friendly match for killing time. The cartels used these games for high-stakes gambling. Cartel bosses from the outside would sneak into the compound, pick their lineups using actual professional players, and place cold, hard cash bets ranging from $1 to $2 million per match. If a player missed a crucial penalty or a referee made a bad call inside La Catedral, the consequences weren't a yellow card. They were fatal. The pressure on the pitch was unlike anything in professional sports because you weren't playing for a trophy. You were playing to keep your family alive. And that brings us right back to Diego Maradona. In late 1991, while serving a global ban from soccer, Maradona was approached by a middleman offering a life-changing check just to play a game in Colombia. Maradona took the deal, completely clueless about who was actually footing the bill. When Maradona stepped into Escobar's mountain fortress, he was stunned to find a fully functioning luxury empire. The match was played under massive floodlights, featuring Escobar's elite guards, playing alongside Maradona against a lineup of top Colombian pros. After the final whistle, the compound turned into a massive party. Maradona later recalled being pulled into a private room where Escobar thanked him, telling him they shared a unique bond. They both came from absolute poverty to conquer the world, one through crime, the other through sports. Maradona left the prison the next morning with pockets full of clean cash, but the glitter of narco soccer carried a massive, bloody body count. When drug lords control the game, fairness goes out the window. In November 1989, during a high-stakes match between América de Cali and Atlético Nacional, referee Álvaro Ortega made a controversial call that cost Escobar's team a critical point. Immediately after the game, a hitman walked up to Ortega's car and shot him dead in cold blood. The entire league was canceled the very next day. When Escobar escaped La Catedral in 1992 and was ultimately hunted down and killed in 1993, the protective shield over Colombian soccer completely shattered. The chaos hit its boiling point at the 1994 World Cup right here in the United States. Colombia entered the U.S. tournament as a heavy favorite to win it all, but under intense pressure, death threats, and extortion from the remaining syndicates and betting cartels, the team completely collapsed on the field. Defender Andres Escobar accidentally scored an own goal against the USA, eliminating Colombia from the tournament. Just 10 days after returning home, Andres Escobar was confronted outside a nightclub in Medellin. A cartel gunman shot him 6 times, reportedly screaming "Goal!" with every single bullet. The golden era of narco soccer didn't just end, it bled out on the pavement. The stadiums built with drug money are still standing today. But behind those legendary goals of the 80s and 90s lies a chilling reality. For a brief moment in history, the beautiful game was ruled entirely by the shadow of the gun. What do you think is the darkest moment in sports history? Let me know in the comments below, drop a like if this blew your mind, and make sure to check out our other deep dive